Good afternoon. A big warm welcome to everybody, our Me fans, our media colleagues, and all our friends. And a special welcome to everybody who's watching us live. Thank you so much, guys, for taking our time. I'm Manu Jain. I'm a global VP with the firm, and I head Xiaomi's business in India. And we are here to talk about perhaps the biggest ever global launch event here in the country. Let me start by introducing the philosophy of the company. Now, this is a slide that many of you would have seen, innovation for everyone. And this is really important for us because we want to bring really high-end, high-quality, innovative products and make them affordable so that everybody can enjoy. And we believe this is a philosophy that not only works in China, compare Q2 of this year with Q2 of last year, we are seeing a 60% year-on-year growth. And I can confidently say that we are the fastest growing smartphone brand across the world. Fast Company, which is a leading tech publication from US, says we are one of the most innovative companies in the world. And not just Fast Company, but even BCG, Boston Consulting Group, says Xiaomi is one of the most innovative companies on this planet. Today, we are present in about 40 countries, and we are seeing an exponential growth across each one of them. Let me talk a little bit about Xiaomi India. Xiaomi entered India about 3 years ago when we launched our first phone, Mi 3, in July 2014. And in a short period of 3 years and 1 month, we have sold more than 25 million phones. Just to give a reference, 25 million phones in 3 years means we have sold 22,000 phones every single day, or one phone every 4 seconds over the last 3 years. I would in fact thank all our Me fans. This wouldn't have been possible without you guys. So thank you so much, guys. Today, we are the second biggest brand in the country with about 17% market share. And if you compare Q1 versus Q2, we are seeing a 25% quarter-on-quarter growth. And I'm very happy to share a significant part of our growth is coming from a new retail strategy that we have adopted here in the country. If you compare the first 6 months of this year versus first 6 months of last year, we are seeing a 328% growth, which means a 4x year-on-year growth. And I can confidently say we are the fastest growing smartphone brand here in the country. If you look at only the online segment, we continue to be the #1 dominating brand in the online segment with about 47% market share, which means 1 out of 2 phones sold online is a Xiaomi phone today. We are more than 2x bigger than the second biggest brand. But what is really amazing is if you combine the #2, #3, #4, and #5 brands, and you see the combined market share, they have a combined market share of 32%, and Xiaomi itself has a 47% market share. Not just IDC, but all other analysts, they estimate that Xiaomi is one of the leading smartphone brands in the country. For example, Counterpoint says the top 2 selling phones in India are both Xiaomi phones. And Redmi Note 4 continues to be the #1 selling phone in India for last 2 consecutive quarters. So how did Xiaomi achieve this? Like, how are we so successful in such a short period of time? There are 2 big reasons behind this. One is our focus on innovation, and second is a disruptive business model. And let me talk about each one of them. First is a focus on innovation. We want to bring really cool, innovative products to all our Mi fans. Let's take an example of Mi Mix. Now, this is a product that we launched in October last year in order to showcase our intention to explore new kind of innovation. And I'm pretty confident this is one product that sparked the revolution for full-screen display phones across the world. Then we launched Surge S1, our own chipset. Now, this was a major milestone in Xiaomi's journey because we became the fourth only smartphone company in the world to launch our own chipset, something which was designed and developed fully in-house. In order to provide the latest technology to our Mi fans, we focus a lot of time and energy on R&D. If you look at last few years, we have been granted about 4,000 patents, out of which 3,000 patents have come in last 1.5 years. What is truly amazing about these 4,000 patents is about half of them, or 47% to be precise, are international patents. Second thing which is truly distinctive about Xiaomi is our innovative business model. And I'll try and summarize this in one single chart. The three key components: our internet platform, our really amazing innovative hardware products, and a new retail business. When Xiaomi started 7 years ago, the first product that we built was MIUI. It was our own operating system, which is built over and above Android. And then we built many other services like Mi Finance, like Mi Entertainment, Mi Cloud, as part of our internet platform. And phone is only a vehicle to deliver these internet services to our Mi fans. Once our phone business was successful, we also built many other products like smart TV, smart routers, smart Mi Home ecosystem products. And then we built a new retail business, which is our own e-commerce platform and Mi Homes, as a way to deliver these smart hardware products to our Mi fans. And I'm happy to share that this business model works in many geographies, not just China. Let's take an example of India. We have Mi.com, our own e-commerce platform here, and I can share with you guys that Mi.com today is the fourth biggest e-commerce platform in the country. We have more than 20 million app installs of our Mi Store app, and every single month, we get more than 100 million visits on Mi.com in India. We are also launching Mi Homes here in the country. We already have 5 of them live across Bengaluru, Chennai, and Delhi NCR. And we are fully committed to launching more than 100 Mi Homes over the next 2 years. Our offline has been growing very, very rapidly. And apart from Mi Homes, we have also partnered with a large number of retail chains. And also, we have partner stores that we call as Mi Preferred Partner Stores. Thanks to all our partners in Mi Homes, our offline has grown more than 10x over the last 6 months, from January to July. In the beginning of this year, offline used to be a very small part of our business, contributing to less than 5% of our sales. And as of July, that number had grown to more than 20% for the first time in the history of Xiaomi India. And today, we are here to launch our coolest and perhaps one of the most innovative products. And to talk more about this, I'll call on stage the uber handsome person from Beijing, Donovan.
Thank you, Manu. And it's so exciting to be here today on this bright and sunny Tuesday afternoon with everyone here. A warm welcome to all of our media colleagues, our partners, and of course, our Mi fans. My name is Donovan Sung, and I'm the Director of Product Management and Marketing for Xiaomi Global. And today, as Manu mentioned, we're very excited to be bringing a brand new product line here to India. That's right, Mi A1. So with the flood of smartphones coming out every month, how does Mi A1 stand out from the rest? Well, I've been using Mi A1 as my main phone for a couple of months now, and I can confidently say that it's one of my favorite phones ever, if not my absolute favorite phone. And what distinguishes Mi A1 from other phones? Well, I think any phone really starts with one thing, which is premium design. It's got to look good, and it's got to feel good. And Mi A1 checks the box on both of these. Is everyone ready to see our first glimpse of Mi A1? I'm ready too. But first, let's talk about the three things that are part of any big phone. One is a big display. Two is a dual camera. And three is a full metal body. And Mi A1 checks the box on all three of these. Now we're going to take a look at our first glimpse of Mi A1. It's pretty beautiful, huh? Starting out here with the black version of Mi A1, just taking the glance at the top half of the back section. You can see the dual camera here. Let's take a look at the front. So here you can see the same back portion that we just saw in conjunction with the lower half of the front. It's made entirely from aluminum. And it's got comfortably rounded back edges, so it fits perfectly in your hand. I have to say, this is one of my favorite phones when it comes to hand feel in my hand. It feels really, really comfortable. You can applaud, no problem. And it doesn't come just in black. We're also bringing it in gold. Feel free to take as many pictures as you guys like. So you can see we've paired the gold with a very classy white color. So it's a very classical combination. You can see both the front and the back here. It's got gorgeous industrial design. We have discrete separation lines to separate the top part and let it seamlessly blend into the rest of the phone. We have another color too. For the elegant and the beautiful, we're also bringing rose gold. So Mi A1 will be coming in three different colors: black, rose gold, and gold. And Mi A1 doesn't just look good, but it's also very functionally well designed. It has a large 5.5-inch full HD screen, and it's protected by Corning Gorilla Glass, so you never have to worry about accidentally scratching up the phone and then saying like, oh no, scratched up my phone. It's very, very slim. It's just over 7 millimeters in thickness. It's very light at only 165 grams. So this phone, by far, has been the easiest phone for me to use with just one hand. And combined with the rounded back edges, it has spectacular hand feel. So multitasking with one hand is an absolute breeze. And all three colors have been designed to be highly fingerprint resistant. I know some people commonly find me and tell me, I'm really worried about fingerprints on the back of my phone. It's like, ugh, just sort of this unpleasant feeling. But no worries, because the black version of Mi A1 comes with a special anti-fingerprint coating. It makes the surface of the phone feel very smooth, so you never have to worry about those ugly fingerprints on the back of your phone. And so here it is, the Mi A1 design in summary. Full metal body with discrete separation lines seamlessly blending into the body of the phone, and rounded edges for amazing hand feel. So besides a premium design, what else are we looking for in a good phone? Well, I think we can probably all agree that photography is extra important. So Mi A1 comes with a flagship dual camera. And I'm constantly impressed by the photography experience from our flagship dual camera. But I think we take camera experience to the next level. We have a picture-perfect dual camera, and it delivers picture-perfect shots. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, So let me just show you what I mean. This is what I mean by a beautiful photo. You can see how the lady is beautifully captured in this shot. Her face is very clearly in focus. And you can also see this interesting blurred background, which we call a bokeh effect. It's very commonly found in DSLRs. So there's many dual camera solutions on the market today. So what sets Mi A1 apart from the rest? Let's check it out. So today, there are about 3 different mainstream camera solutions in the market today. On the very far left, we have a color plus color combination that was first introduced in 2014 and is currently used in a couple of models like the Lenovo K8 Note. And in the middle, we have an RGB plus monochrome, a black and color version. And this is used today in a couple of models like the Moto G5S. And on the far right, we have the most premium solution available today, which is a wide-angle lens paired with a telephoto lens. And of course, that's the one that Mi A1 uses. Zoom in a little bit, no pun intended. You can see here, the telephoto lens is responsible for zooming in, really giving a close-up shot, while the wide-angle lens helps us get a very wide and panoramic shot. Let's see how it looks like on the Mi A1. So the Mi A1 flagship dual camera setup packs a 12 megapixel 50 millimeter telephoto lens and a 26 millimeter 12 megapixel wide angle lens. And you can see they just lie on the body of the phone. Very beautiful. And this together, thank you. And this together delivers a DSLR quality experience that you can put right in your pocket. I have it in my pocket right here, but we'll show it later. This premium solution is actually 41% more expensive than the middle solution we saw with the RGB plus monochrome. And it's over 200 to 300% more expensive than the color plus color combination that we saw on the far left. So it's quite a premium phone. And in fact, this flagship dual camera setup is the same that we find in top flagship phones like the iPhone 7 Plus. So that's not all. We know another very important factor when it comes to taking really good photos is the size of the pixels. That is one of the true factors that matters in digital photography. And so we've packed Mi A1 with large 1.25 micron pixels, which let in over 56% more light than pixels found in typical smartphone cameras. 56%. And it produces images that are clearly brighter and more expressive. Let's go back to some shots here. So this is the picture we saw from earlier with this DSLR-like quality, perfectly in focus in front with a beautifully blurred background. Well, what I didn't mention earlier is that this photo was actually taken by Mi A1. It's pretty impressive, isn't it? Let's check out another photo. You can see how sharply in focus the lady is, while everything else in the background is beautifully blurred. Shot on Mi A1. And how do we do this? This is achieved using what we call portrait mode. And it's very easy to activate in our camera app. All you have to do is tap this little icon, the very top, and it turns blue and you're in portrait mode. So Mi A1 uses our 50 millimeter telephoto lens to really capture the main image, and our 26 millimeter wide angle lens to assist with depth of field measurement. And when we combine it with our stereoscopic imaging and deep learning algorithm, we're able to produce these bokeh effects that are very DSLR-like in nature. So I talked quite a bit about this camera. And we talked about how a picture is worth 1,000 words. So what do you guys think? Should we look at some more pictures? Yes! Let's do more than that. Let's look at some pictures compared to those of other flagship phones like iPhone 7 Plus. So this is your first glance of Mi A1 going head-to-head with other flagship phones like the iPhone 7 Plus and the OnePlus 5. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, so on the left here, we have the iPhone 7 Plus. In the middle, we have the OnePlus 5. And on the right, we have Mi A1. Now, all three of these photos are beautifully shot. But if you asked me, Donovan, which one do you enjoy the most? I think I'm going to have to go with the Mi A1. It's beautifully caught. It's beautifully shot. The background is very blurred. Let's take a look at some details here. You'll see in the background blur that the Mi A1 has what we call bokeh lights. They're these little circles of light that occur when you blend together the light and blur it in a certain way. And as you can see on the very far left, the iPhone 7 Plus in this case did not capture the bokeh lights. The subjects are all very extremely clear, but if we zoom in a little bit more to detect the edges of the right sleeve, we'll see here the Mi A1 has very clearly defined edges, while the OnePlus 5 and the iPhone 7 Plus have some blurring of the edge of the screen. So this is another hallmark of having very good bokeh shots in a DSLR-like format. Let's take a look at a second shot of comparison shots. You can see here they're all three very beautiful shots again in terms of color reproduction. But if we zoom in a little bit more, you can see that the Mi A1 again accurately detects a lot of edges, especially when it comes to the hair. You see the OnePlus 5 didn't quite fare as well in this particular set of shots. And even the iPhone 7 Plus, you can see there's some jaggedness and blurriness when it comes to the hair. Another third shot of comparison shots. Let's focus a little bit more now on the color reproduction. And you can see here that the iPhone 7 Plus makes the color a little bit darker, sort of a little bit not as natural. But if you look at the Mi A1, you can see that not only is the background bokeh beautifully shot, but the face is also very, very beautiful. If we zoom in again, you can really start to see how the color reproduction on the Mi A1 is superior to both of these phones. And that's because we also have Beautify in this app, which we'll talk a little bit more about later. That's right, guys. Mi A1 Beautify doesn't work just on the ladies. It also works on guys as well. So you can see in this particular set of shots how this man takes on a very radiant and healthy pink natural glow with the Mi A1 Beautify. And if you zoom into the details, you'll see that the Mi A1 dual camera isn't good just for beautifying your face. It's also good at capturing your hairstyle. So you can see all the fine strands of hair for the Mi A1 are extremely clear, especially when compared to the iPhone 7 Plus and OnePlus 5. Our comparison shots here are evidence that it's very easy to look effortlessly gorgeous and picture perfect with our Mi A1 dual camera. And that's because we also ship amazing software, Beautify 3.0. So for those of you who are long-term Mi fans, you know that Beautify is one of our most signature features. And we have a new feature called Smart Beautify, which is a smart feature that accurately locates hundreds of different points on your face and can help to figure out what's the right way to set your skin color, your natural color, and really tone the face to maintain genuine facial features while also having very, very beautiful color correction. And you'll see that it works across a range of different skin tones, giving you a natural, healthy, and pink glow in all of your portrait images. But that's not it. Our flagship dual camera isn't good just for making you look beautiful. It's more than that. It also carries an amazing zoom feature that allows you to get 2x optical zoom. So 2x optical zoom feature can be found at the bottom of the phone here. Just tap that little button right above the shutter button, and you're into zoom mode. So what's like a scenario where this would be actually useful? Well, let's say you're trying to take a picture of your sister when you're in New York City, and you're sort of waiting for a passerby to kind of walk a little bit faster so you can take a picture. Wow, all you gotta do now is tap the zoom button. Zoom in, and you don't have to worry about passerby walking faster. So let's compare both of these. So it makes it easy to effectively remove other elements from the background. Let's take a look at another scenario. Let's say you're trying to take another picture in another area of New York City, and there's this sort of ugly pillar on the left side, just blocking out everything and ruining your photo. Well, no worries. All you have to do is tap the zoom button, zoom in, get rid of that pillar, and have another beautiful shot. So I commonly get the question, what's the difference between 2x digital zoom and 2x optical zoom? Well, in typical smartphones, like the iPhone 7, with only a single lens, you can see there's quite a big difference between digital zoom in these phones versus the 2x optical zoom found in Mi A1, especially when you zoom in. The Mi A1 has a 2x optical zoom that shows lossless quality because we don't do any digital enlarging of the pixels. So I've said a fair share about how fantastic this dual camera setup is. But I think the best way to really show it off is to show some amazing, beautiful photos. So let's check out some portraits. We've already seen this one here. Really, really beautiful. You can just see the background, the foreground. So you can take picture-perfect images like this one. This was taken in New York City. Or this one, also in New York City. Or this one. And you can see, even when we get really, really close up, that the level of details that we can capture are really quite amazing. Here's another shot. Absolutely beautiful. Feel free to take as many photos as you like. And you can take stylish and expressive shots like this one as well. All over the world. And you can see we're quite a global company, so we really find models from around the world, all sorts of different situations, and bring them here today to let everyone enjoy. And you can see portrait mode works great on the men as well. I like this one. Oh yeah. Look at the creamy background on this shot. And in this particular photo, you can even see the details of his tattoos. And Mi A1 works across all age groups, from the elderly to the young. Super adorable. And it's effortlessly easy for anyone to take shots like this. Even someone like me. I'm learning to become a top-notch photographer too. But with the Mi A1, I'm able to take shots like this one. This is a shot of my son, Sebastian. You can see he's wearing his t-shirt, Ice Cream. And you can see he's getting a little bit impatient with me because I love the Mi A1 dual camera, and I'm always taking snaps of him. Check out the remarkable color reproduction on this photo here. And Mi A1, it's not good. It goes beyond just portrait shots. It's also great for landscape shots. So let's take a look at some panoramic landscapes here. It's majestic and panoramic. Beautiful nature shots across the world, including here in India as well. And you can see this looks really good even under glaring conditions in all sorts of different kinds of light. It's pretty beautiful. Of course, it's not just these kinds of shots that it's good at. Even when it's a little bit more close up and tightly focused. This here was taken just right outside the venue. It's pretty nice, huh? It's not just landscape shots. It's not just nature shots. Urban photography is also a breeze with this phone. This is one of my favorite places in the world, sunny Singapore. You can see even under low light. Just wow. And another one of my favorite cities in the world, New York City. You can check out the level of details, especially the big yellow taxi. So the all-new flagship dual camera on Mi A1, taking picture-perfect shots with great digital bokeh in the background, superior quality, 2x optical zoom, even at long distances, and large 1.25 micron pixels to ensure bright and expressive picture quality. Simply put, it's an out-of-this-world dual camera experience for everyone who is a photography enthusiast and wants a DSLR quality phone in their pocket. So besides the camera, we believe that Mi A1 is the one device that you'll carry with you at all times. So it's important that the performance lives up to the impeccable standards that we expect out of our phones today. So Mi A1 is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 625. That's right. I love this processor too. It comes with a 14-nanometer FinFET technology that allows us to pack billions of transistors onto a single chip. You can see here. You guys can see. Xiaomi loves Snapdragon 625. For those of you who are Game of Thrones fans, you probably understand this reference. Just like Jon to Daenerys, Jon Snow to Daenerys, we're drawn to Qualcomm Snapdragon 625 like bees to honey. But it's not without reason. It's because this processor is truly amazing. We think it's one of Qualcomm's best processors out there. It has everything you would expect out of any processor. It's got amazingly smooth performance from the 14-nanometer FinFET technology, so you never have to worry about playing visually intensive games. It's great on battery life, so you don't have to worry about your phone suddenly running out of battery. And it's got great thermal performance, so you don't have to worry about your phone heating up. These three factors help determine a great user experience. Well, the Snapdragon 625 is no stranger to most of you in the room here. We've used this processor in our best-selling Redmi Note 4, which is one of the top-selling phones in India. And we've received rave reviews from various publications. Just take a look at some of these here. Snapdragon 625 can handle visually intensive games without breaking a sweat. So we decided to put it to the test with Mi A1, and we played Asphalt Airborne 8 for over an hour. You can look at some of the results that we got here. Mi A1 averages above 30 frames per second without ever stalling. It's very impressive for a visually intensive game like this. So beyond the processor, it's also very important to have an excellent audio quality. We wanted to make sure that all Mi A1 users have an unparalleled audio experience. So for some of you who may know, I love to dance and listen to music all day. And I especially love to listen to music when I'm on the move. And so Mi A1 includes a 10-volt smart power amplifier, which amplifies sound when you're on speaker mode. And it's especially helpful when I listen to songs while I'm dancing. So I never have to worry about the speakers getting damaged by increasing the volume. We've also paired it with a standalone audio amplifier and a DHS audio calibration algorithm. And when you combine these, it helps to give a more natural and transparent sound with no additional equipment required. The standalone audio amplifier provides ample output to run headsets with impedance levels as high as 600 ohms. So here's the Mi A1 audio performance summary. 10-volt, 10-volt smart power amplifier, DHS audio calibration algorithm, standalone audio amplifier, and powers high impedance headphones. It's just an unparalleled audio listening experience. Is that all? No. We're delivering greater and better user experience by adding further customizations just for our global markets. Starting from India, all Mi A1 phones will come with a dual pyrolytic graphite sheet. What does that mean, you may ask? Well, it helps to diffuse and radiate heat quickly, so you don't have to worry about your phone temperature going too high. And if you compare this to typical phones that only have a single pyrolytic graphite sheet, it effectively reduces the temperature by up to 2 degrees Celsius. It's a big difference. Mi A1 comes with a USB Type-C port. I like it too. And we understand that in India, sometimes we have power spikes. And if you're not careful, it could destroy your charger, causing typical chargers to break down easily. So we've added a 380-volt charger just for the India market. So on top of all these customizations, Mi A1 also has infrared. So you can use it with our Mi Remote app that comes pre-installed with Mi A1, making it extremely easy and convenient to manage all of your household appliances and other devices, wherever you are. It's one of my favorite features. So here it is, the Mi A1 hardware specs summary. Picture-perfect flagship dual camera with a 12-megapixel telephoto lens and a 12-megapixel wide-angle lens, large 1.25 micron pixels. Full metal body with 2.5D glass and amazing hand feel. And our favorite processor, Qualcomm Snapdragon 625 with 14-nanometer FinFET technology. leading to great overall performance and amazing battery life. And on top of all that, we've added a host of special customizations just for our global markets, all accessible at the touch of your fingerprints. And with that, I'd love to show our product video for Mi A1. Are you guys ready to take a look? Yes! I'm ready. Let's do it. That's right, guys. Very, very happy today. This is a day that I've been waiting for many, many months. Very proud to announce today that Mi A1 is created by Xiaomi and powered by Google. We're partnering with Android One. So Xiaomi is about innovation for everyone. And we've always gone against the convention to explore different ways to bring innovation to everyone, to create high quality and innovative technology products and bring them to everyone in the world. And Google, one of our closest partners, has always stood for innovation as well. In fact, both companies share very similar DNA. We're both about bringing innovation and technology to everyone in the world. And Xiaomi is a fast-growing internet company, and we very much respect the nature of internet openness. We recognize there are some of our users who prefer a different flavor of Android, and we want to cater to those users as well. And so with the Mi A1, we are offering a unique experience of combining hardware with our stock Android, premium pure Android camera app. We'll still be pre-installing Xiaomi software, like our own camera app, the Mi Remote app, and the Mi Store app. And on that note, I'd like to invite my good friend, John Gold, Global Director for Android Partner Programs.
Thank you, Donovan. I am so excited to be here today to celebrate this deep collaboration between Xiaomi and Google in bringing this device to market. And yes, you heard correctly that the Mi A1 will be the newest entrant to the global Android One portfolio. I want to spend some time talking today about why the Android One experience is the best experience for users and why the Mi A1 device is the epitome of the future of Android One. In 2014, we announced Android One
as a set of entry-level devices that were simple, secure, and up-to-date. While a lot has changed in the world since then, that need for that type of software experience has only expanded. Earlier this year, I spent a lot of time visiting Indian retailers, both the large national chains as well as the locally owned shops. I was trying to understand really how consumers made decisions about the device they want to buy, what choices they had, things like that. The good news is Indian consumers have a lot of choice, a lot of options when they buy a phone. Really good cameras, a wide range of specs, and devices available at a broad range of price points. The other thing that I noticed is that fast 4G networks are becoming far more accessible to the average user. This unlocks key things like cloud storage, streaming content, mobile payments, and just access to a lot more computing power. But good hardware and fast networks alone don't really make a fully optimized experience for users. Our mobile phones have become a focal point of our lives. It's how we communicate with our friends. It's where we store our sensitive information. It's how we get through our day-to-day lives. And so while fast networks and great device specs give us a lot of computing power, we need a software experience that is simple, easy to use, reliable, that it's something that is safe and helps us get us through our day-to-day lives. And that's where Android One comes in. Since its inception, Android One phones have been simple and easy to use. They've gotten regular updates, which has kept them secure, and has also done things like improved battery life and overall usability over time. Until recently, however, Android One devices were only available at the entry level, which means if you want this great experience, but you also want a different set of device specs, you are out of luck. Over the past year, however, we've responded to consumer feedback and have gradually and somewhat quietly been rolling out Android One devices on a broader range of specs. But today, I want to confirm and reinforce that Android One is no longer just about the entry level. It will span across a broad range of devices and price points. So I want to spend a little bit of time talking about what the Android One experience means to us and why users are really demanding it. So the first thing that we hear a lot from users is they want more control over their device. And so with Android One, users get a pure experience with only a small number of pre-installed apps. And so what that means is that when a user gets their phone, it's free for them to use their screen real estate any which way they want. And it comes with a lot of extra storage space that they can also do whatever they want with on. We commit to keeping these phones refreshingly simple so that the user is really in control of what's on their phone and what's not, and that they can really make it their own. People's phones are incredibly personal. It contains our memories through the photos that we take. It has all the information about where we go throughout the day, whether it's the maps that we use or it has our calendars on them. And it contains a lot of personal information with respect to the texts that we get and the emails that we exchange. So we need them to be protected. And with Google Play Protect and monthly security updates, Android One devices will stay ahead of potential threats and be amongst the most secure devices on the market. At Google, we're constantly making new improvements to our operating system. We're trying to make it faster. We're doing things that optimize the battery, and we're offering new features. This year alone, we're going to have a lot more important features coming out, such as a much faster boot time so you can get on your phone faster and get using it, and things like picture-in-picture so that you can be looking at someone and talking to them while you're also looking at an email they may have recently sent you. With Android One, devices will be first in line to get these new updates. So I'm happy to say that the Mi A1 will be getting an upgrade to Oreo before the end of the year. And will be one of the first devices to get Android P. So we're now all walking around with computers in our pockets that can do a lot. So why does anything need to be difficult? With Android One, the latest artificial intelligence technology from Google is fully integrated into these devices, with the primary purpose of making users' lives easier. So your Google Assistant will help you manage your tasks, plan your day-to-day lives, and give you the information you want exactly when you need it. With Google Photos, users no longer have to worry about actively managing their storage space. All photos will be seamlessly uploaded to the cloud with unlimited, high-quality photo and video storage from Google Photos. Our ambition with Android One is to bring a Google-designed software experience that is smart, simple, safe, and fresh to users around the world. We will do this by working in close collaboration with our partners. As a great example of this, I want to say thanks to the tremendous effort by Xiaomi. We think the Mi A1 is the epitome of the vision that we have for Android One. So today, we are doubling down on our commitment to Android One, and with Xiaomi, we are bringing this device not only to India, but to dozens of new countries around the world. So Donovan gave me this device a few months ago, and since he gave it to me, I've been using it nearly exclusively. And the marriage between Xiaomi and Google is obvious. This phone is super fast, it feels great, and the camera rivals the best in the industry. And with Google Smarts built in, all those wonderful photos will be seamlessly uploaded to the cloud with the unlimited photo storage that I mentioned earlier. My entire life is on this phone. And so the fact that it's backed up and gets all these security updates gives me the comfort that my information is safe and always available. And that's really important to me. Xiaomi is known for bringing hardware innovation at scale, and we can definitely see it in this phone. The dual camera and the performance capacity behind it pair perfectly with the Google-designed software experience. So I know that the Mi A1 is a beacon device for where Android One is going, created by Xiaomi and powered by Google. Before I wrap up, we have one last surprise for you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Hiroshi, and I lead the platforms and ecosystem team at Google. I'm sorry I'm not at Delhi today. Really, really excited about this announcement, taking our relationship to the next level with Xiaomi. Really, really excited about this device. We think with Android One, we can bring devices that are simple, fresh, and secure to the market. Really excited about the amazing innovations of this device specifically, especially the dual camera and the optical zoom. I think it works really, really great with Google Photos. I wanted to say thank you to the Xiaomi team. This is a great launch, and we're excited to do even more with you globally. Thank you.
Thank you, Hiroshi. And with that, I'm going to turn the stage back over to Donovan.
Thank you, John. So again, I'm super excited today to be able to bring Mi A1 with Android One to everyone here today. You know, I still remember when we kicked off this project over 6 months ago. I had flown to Mountain View and met Hiroshi in person, and we looked at the ID and the design for Mi A1 for the first time. And we both agreed that this was an amazing phone that would be a great way to help take Android One to the next level and be a win-win partnership between Xiaomi and Google. And so today, we've talked at length about the full hardware and software experience that the Mi A1 delivers. And I'd love to focus now on one particular aspect. What I love the most about this phone is the full, seamless, end-to-end experience for photography, taking amazingly beautiful photos, having them uploaded seamlessly to Google Photos, and then being able to scroll through them and organize them easily. Let's take a look at what this might look like. Say I want to take a photo. I tap the camera icon here, taking a beautiful photo. Tap the bottom left to go into the details for this photo. And then with just a little light tap on the top right, I'm able to go directly into Google Photos, where every photo I've taken is seamlessly backed up in high quality to the cloud on Google. As John mentioned, all Mi A1 users get unlimited high-quality photo storage on Google Photos. So I can just scroll endlessly through all the photos that I've taken. You can see yesterday that a few of us were up a little bit later at night preparing for today's launch for everyone. Let's take a look at the Mi A1 again in a couple of other scenarios. There's a couple of lifestyle shots. You can see how the black Mi A1 fits perfectly in a variety of white and for the elegant and the beautiful, rose gold. For those of you who have wanderlust and love to travel, you might find that the black Mi A1 is a sleek addition to your travel kit. And for those of you who love taking photos of food, this is very similar to the breakfast I had this morning. The gold Mi A1 is a great complement. At this point, I'd love to invite both Manu and John back on stage for a photo opportunity.
the back.
Back of the phone.
Front me.
All right, we can do the front again, no problem.
Thank you.
You make the call.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. All right. We'll have many more opportunities to take more photos. That's right. What is the price? What will Mi A1 retail for? Take a look at the other phones that we've compared Mi A1 to in this entire presentation. We've talked at length about the dual camera setup for Mi A1. Well, let's take a look at iPhone 7 Plus. It also has a 12 megapixel telephoto lens and a 12 megapixel wide-angle lens. It also has large 1.25 micron pixels and 2x optical zoom. And that retails at 67,300 rupees. We also have the OnePlus 5, which has a 16 megapixel plus a 20 megapixel dual camera setup, but with smaller pixels at 1.12 microns and only 1.6x optical zoom. And for the Mi A1, you can see what we have there. So what does everyone think would be a fair price for a Mi A1 with 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage? Guesses? That's right. Mi A1 will be going for 14,999 rupees, 14,999 rupees for the 4 GB plus 64 GB version. And that's not all. Another surprise for our Mi fans in India today. We've also partnered with Airtel and will be giving all new and existing customers using Mi A1 up to 200 GB of additional 4G data for free. So here it is, Mi A1 in full summary. Flagship dual camera, 12 megapixel telephoto lens and 12 megapixel wide angle lens, and 2x optical zoom. A full metal body, curved glass, rounded back corners, premium hand feel. Snapdragon 625 with a large 4 GB RAM and 64 GB of storage. And of course, the pure Android experience with unlimited high-quality photo storage on Google Photos. So some of you may be thinking, when can I get my hands on Mi A1? We'll be bringing Mi A1 to various markets. In India, starting from India, where Mi A1 will be available exclusively on mi.com and Flipkart on September 12th at 12 noon. And Mi A1 will also be available in our Mi Home stores in India on the same date, September 12th. It will also be available at the following offline retail chains and our Mi Preferred Partner stores, also available starting from September 12th. And beyond India, because today is also a global launch of Mi A1, we'll also be bringing Mi A1 across all of these markets in Asia Pacific, Europe, Middle East and Africa, and the Americas. It'll be available in Hong Kong, Taiwan, Indonesia, Russia, Vietnam, and the list goes on and on. All right.